Bud. Steve has seemed to worry all along that I was going to embarrass him when I got up here. Maybe it's because we've known each other since preschool, because we spent a lifetime stumbling through childhood and adolescence, doing really stupid things along the way, like blowing up an ATV and almost setting 2,000 gallons of gasoline ablaze. If we worked for the fire department, neither one of us would probably be here today. But I think about Steve and how fortunate I was to be able to grow up with him. We got to bounce ideas and discoveries off of each other up and through middle school, through some of the toughest years when you learn some of the strangest and newest things. And I think about Steve and I around middle school discovering girls really for the first time, and how absolutely ridiculous we were, goosing the girls up and down the halls of Herman Middle School. We had sign language to communicate about talking about certain girls, but the one event I remember in particular, as we've seen Steve and Wendy share more than a few kisses this evening. In 6th grade, we went to our first or second dance, and I had the distinct pleasure of watching a 7th grade girl of a slightly questionable reputation come over and ask Steve to dance. And as I look over, I don't know if she was trying to get something out of his throat or what was going on. But I got to share and witness Steve's first passionate kiss. And I was also fortunate enough to have him spend the night with me that night so we could talk about this brand new experience that was the first for either one of us. I just had to live it through him and his excitement and enthusiasm. Thankfully for Steve, he still has maintained his enthusiasm about everything in life. His honesty was mentioned earlier. I think that's what made growing up with Steve such a pleasure, was that whenever we talked about something, I knew I was getting straight talk. If we disagreed, we'd work through it. And that combination of honesty and enthusiasm has made growing up with you an absolute pleasure. And I think it'll make your marriage tremendously successful. And I also think you're lucky to have found how much more meaningful passion can be when you find someone you love.